All right, so far what we're looking for on Apple, see if we could stay above the PMZ and the trendy edge here. Just started a position in the 10 days out. You can see that position over here, the 135 call, just a starter to kind of see how the morning's going to react. We had a positive setup. We are consolidating just kind of sideways. You can see that here on a smaller time frame. Over here on the left, we're on the daily. Again, just double insides, triple inside right now. And then lower left down here, we have the 4 hour chart. So really just a sideways chart and not much going on right now in a really small position to start the morning off with. If we want, we could. Let's see here. I think I can bring this right here. Maybe do something like this. There we go. And these are, let's go into live alerts. There we go. Just like that. And this is just like, for right now, it's an intraday trade that could turn into a swing for a week or so. And so ES futures holding that 41.44 that we talked about earlier this morning. I'm watching in the background Etsy, who continues to fall. So I'm just looking for a cheaper entry. And then I think if Apple can create an inside and up here and kind of break out from a new pivot high. So what's important is, again, I'm concentrated on the bigger picture, but I want to coach you through what a lot of people, with their emotions and so forth. So what you're looking for on smaller time frames is that you could take out the previous pivot, right? So you take out this pivot here, and especially the 10-minute opening range. We're definitely into that. Can we break out above that high right there? All right. And you can see this is kind of like theta decay. I just bought this on the open. Didn't put a lot of energy behind it because it's a smaller position. But you could just notice I bought and it hasn't lost a lot of value. This is right around where I bought the price. And now that we're making a new high, we're kind of right there. All right. All right. And let's see if we can make that new high. Remember, our targets are over here on the left. And take those out of the way so we don't have to look at those. And I'm going to get this out of the way because that's going to mess you up too. And give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. Better be Tim Cook. Hey guys, sorry about that. Had a little phone call from one of my neighbors here. We were talking about going fishing, so today might be a nice fish and trade day. Just kind of put some set and forget trades on. So as we watch Apple here, notice that the option price isn't really doing anything, and that's pretty normal going into an event. You want to watch out for high premiums and so forth. That's why I went ahead and bought 10 days out just in case they want to fumble around with price here for the first hour or so. This can really hurt you if you're trying to do something crazy like out of the money weeklies or whatever it may be. Now, the reason why I'm buying Apple is not necessarily because of an event, but I wanted to just focus on one name today. It seemed like a name that everybody was kind of looking at. For me, it's above the trendy edge, which is right here. We are making higher lows and higher highs, so lower left hand screen, if you will. And notice we got this going on right here. So if you like shapes, that's what's going on. So just like that. So we'll be looking to see if we can get that breakout. All right. And let's go over here to Lulu. I'm gonna minimize this one, and then we're gonna come right here. And actually on Apple, I want to know if we can get over this pivot. So I'm going to create an alert before we move on. And then I'll probably add it into my position. And then I want to come into some of these other names I was checking out. So Lulu's up about $1 today, not a big deal. Same thing, can it make a new pivot? I have an alert up here. If we could break above there, I'll be adding into my position. I love it on the weekly over here on the left. And we're going to do that right there. And let's go ahead and continue moving down here. Let's look at Chewy. All right, it's just kind of flat. Let's look at Square, flat. I'm going to look at some PayPal. Flat from where I saw it just several minutes ago. And then I want to look at Twilio. Twilio had a nice little upgrade. Flat as well. Quick pop and drop. So not a whole lot to do right now. Just stay patient. Tesla is moving a little bit, guys. So if we want to look at Tesla, it's up about 16. Looks great on the weekly. The issue is timing, right? Everybody's like frustrated. Every time you take a Tesla trade, it seems to flop on you the next day. But I really like this, and I continue to like it. We've already hit the first area. And so if we could break through that 781, we should see 834. Again, timing is the variable. Let's see if I come over here on Tesla and look at some of the options. Just see what I have out there. Let's check their earnings. We have earnings on 426. So that's next week. So you're going to be paying up for some premium here. And let's see. It's going for 780. Those are going for about 1,800 bucks. I'll look at those here shortly. All right, let's get back over here on Etsy. All right, nice pullback on Etsy here. Right into the box, so nice patience there, guys. We want to see right in here. We got this inside and up. It's like perfect, right into there. So right now is about a time that I might want to start trying, further out. So 31 days out or so. Let's see, when is their earnings? We want to check that. It's not too far out. Nice. And that's the 5th of May, by the way. So 7 May, you're paying 82% implied volatility. The spreads are horrible. The 220's not, but, might be a good place. Let's see. I doubt I could get in for 9. I could try it just to see. Okay, I got in at 9, and you can see right here it did execute. So I'm just going to hold on to this. It could still flush into around 204. I'm not too concerned with it. I'll wait, give it a little bit more time, and see if it can hold this gray box, and then we'll come back to it a little bit later. Okay, so 17 days out. That does get you into earnings. Let me just make sure one more time. 5 May. Good. And this is 7 May. So I'm just going to leave that there. And let's go back over here. Let's see what Apple's doing. I'm just kind of push and sideways. And notice that my allocation today, guys, is really small. All right, so I'm not putting up, I'm not putting up huge numbers. The market's still a bit worrisome, like yellow flag out there. But it doesn't mean that I have to stop trading. I could put my hand out there and see if it gets slapped or if I get a high five. Here's my thing. Uh, another thing that always makes me feel good is like, um, it looks great, but at least I didn't buy, Etsy $20 ago or something, at the top or whatever. So I feel like I'm at the first clearance rack. I'm at the first. What would it be, like a yellow tag? You guys know what I'm saying? You go to the store and there's a yellow tag and it's like 25% off. And then if you just wait another week, you might get 50% off. We'll see. Never pay full price. But it's perspective, right? What is that? Oh man, slapjacks, baby. Nice. How's Mara and those guys looking at? Let's see, Mara. All right, so we've taken two trades so far. Um, I got out of apps for flat. I got stopped out of Expedia from yesterday's day trade at 61% on options. Entered Apple. You can see that here. 135 calls expiring next week for 395, and then just entered Etsy on a pullback here for $9 for the 220s. This is playing into ER. And then I did a spread on Netflix. So if we come over here and get into spreads, you can see I also bought a spread. This is an ER debit spread, so it's a low risk, about a 7 or 8x if it were to. And this is using my levels to the upside. So again, looking at 610 by 620. Again, this can go to zero. Please understand that. And let's look over here on live alerts. Cool thing is, I don't have to type any of this stuff out. It just goes out automatically as soon as I buy something, which is really neat. The one thing that I don't want to do is put on too many positions during this cycle, guys. It's really easy to put yourself into a bind. As I would always say, please look at your shopping cart. Shopping cart means everything you bought. Add those up. It's really easy to look at TOS and kind of see what it's worth and tell yourself, are you too hungry? Did you come to the line with way too many snacks and food that you didn't plan on buying? Did you open up some of the bags and eat some of it before you got there? Maybe you got a half full stomach and now you can put some stuff back, right? Who's been shopping with a full stomach? It's not pretty. Typically you'll pay 50, 75% more than what you planned on if you go there hungry. So, are you hungry in the market? Are you revenge trading? Are you trying to make something happen because yesterday was a bad day? Or, yesterday was a good day. So you're just putting on all kinds of stuff, hoping to hit again. Overall, if we go back and look at the ETFs, I bet you we're still hanging around the neutral or we're just underneath the neutrals. And that's exactly what's going on here. So, not the easiest. And same thing here. All right, so this morning I want to talk about this before I jump off because really I laid out my two trades. I'm gonna chill now because I don't want to watch this stuff. Do you? Um, I did this perfectly. I told you this morning that price would move up into at around the cloud and the 50 on the QQQ, and we would look for a rejection there. That's what happened. This is a H pattern, and really at the end of the day, I call this a hope pattern because everybody hopes it goes back up. All right. Now, this is safer for the bulls if price can start building above this cloud. Okay, then possibly you get a run into 341 and then things just go sideways into some of their earnings tonight. Okay? Any questions? Anybody got any questions? We good? Clear like mud? Yeah. And so, oh yeah, one more. Tesla. All right, where are we going? ACDC? 836? Maybe. And let's see here. Let me see what my shopping cart looks like right before I do anything else. It's not fair, right? I told you guys to look at your shopping cart. I'll look at mine. Um, where am I? There we go. Account statement. And it looks like all right, guys. So I'm sitting at about 3%, 3.5% in options. Okay. That means that I have like 97% cash. Please understand that. All right. God, this seems to be like the topics nowadays. Futu erases all of yesterday's gains, now down 16% after offering. Whew. All those names that just had great fundamentals, growth names, just getting hammered. It's not pretty. It really is. It really is that easy. Roberto, just trade smaller or don't trade. As soon as I tell you it's a chop cycle, folks, neutral strategy, it's going to be the hardest week for most traders. All right, let's see here on Tesla. Do I want to do anything? I got 3 days. I'm going to put some fillers out there. I'm going to put on an 800 for 228. Just kind of leave that out there. Let's see if we can move into 769, 770 area. I'll put an alert up there at or above. Boom. Wait, at or above. There we go. All right. So again, set and forget type of day. It is neutral. Please place stops if that's what you do. understand how much you're trading, what's in your shopping cart. Be okay with that. I have some swing trades on, just managing and monitoring those. In the short term, like I said, or long term, I'm extremely bullish. Short term, I got some puts on, and I'm not putting a whole lot of emphasis on those puts as of right now. We'll see if they work out. Some did yesterday. Maybe you don't get that follow through today. Maybe it's just again sideways. So good luck out there, and we'll see you soon.